Hi everybody, this is AJ with GetInspected. Today we are in Mississauga looking at this 2010 Ford Explorer with just over 100,000 kilometers on it. It's got the 4-liter V6 engine equipped with 4-wheel drive. It is a former fleet vehicle, has evidence of Rogers stickers all over it. Has been repainted this Rogers pink. It was original red truck. I don't see any evidence of any major accidents or rust repair or anything like that. Just this paint job for a color change. There's some minor spots of damage, but nothing major. This spoiler is broken. There's a scratch on the front fender here. A couple dings on the fender there. A little tiny scratch on the door. Nothing too major though. There are a couple of rust spots coming through in the front of the hood. Just starting there around the trim. A little damage there. Other than that, exterior is pretty decent. Rockers on the outside look pretty good all throughout. No major issues there. I did a VIN verification and it does match in the door and the windshield. I also noted that all the windows are original Ford windows, so they've never been broken or tampered with, anything like that, which is a good thing. Here's the windshield. Where is it? There we go. And like I said, all others do match. Front windows are down right now, but they do match. Everything is good. Looking at the tires, we find matching Goodyear Wranglers all around, though a bit worn, sidewall worn notably. It was produced in 2015 and it has about 10-30 seconds of tread. Tread depth does look fairly even though, not too bad. Brakes, rotors are not the greatest, could use a replacing, and the pads are about, I'd say, 30-35% left. While we're here, we can look at the suspension in the front. We do find a fair amount of surface rust on everything. Nothing major that I see. No major leaks or anything like that. But there is a good amount of surface rust. Little scale. And as we go to the back, we will take a look at the undercarriage. There's the bottom of the rockers. A little bit of rust just starting. Nothing's come through yet, but there is bubbles under the paint. Go to the back tire. Again, we find a matching Wrangler of the 2015 vintage. Rims are all a little corroded. No major damage though. Brakes, same situation as the front. Rotors are pretty bad, pretty pitted. And shoes are about 30% or so left. Treads are matching 10-30 seconds, sorry, as the front, and pretty even tread wear. Again, good amount of kind of scaly rust throughout the chassis. I don't see any major issues. Spare tires there, looks to be in good shape. No major leaks or anything like that, but again, there is a decent amount of scaly rust throughout. Go to the driver's side, and we find matching Wranglers. Again, this one is pretty worn on the sidewall, rubbed up against a good amount of curbs. It is produced in 2015, just like the rest, and it does have around 10-30 seconds of tread. Rim is corroded like the others, as well as brakes. I would definitely say it needs new brakes all around. There are some left, but those rotors are pretty pooched. Looking at the rockers now. Again, a couple of bubbles. Just starting. The last front right wheel. Matching Wrangler. But again, with the wear on the sidewall. 2015 build. Rotors, I said, a little pooched. About 30% of pad left. However, treads are just about 10-30 seconds as well with the rest of the vehicle. Again, look at the front. See that surface rust and a little flaky here and there, but nothing major, nothing falling apart or dangerous. Let's take a look at the interior. Start with the back. Storage compartment is in pretty good shape. Here we see carpets are nice. Interior has been well detailed. Not very damaged, anything like that. There are a couple bolt marks from where a storage rack must have been. But the plastic is all pretty good shape. Storage compartments are nice. The original jack is in place. Nothing's damaged under here. Forward-facing storage compartment is in good shape as well, as you can see. Goes back in place. Do it the right way. There we go. Other than those bolts, headliner is in pretty decent shape. Like I said, no major issues. The as you can see, the sticker with the defroster is starting to come off there. But again, no real scratches or damage in the storage area. Passenger side and rear. Door panel is in nice shape. No damage, no signs of wear and tear, any issues. Back seats, the passenger side back seat shows no signs of wear. Looks pretty good. Floors are nice. Got original summer mats, which are in good shape. As well as the carpet, no major issues. No wear, kicks in the back seats, back of the seats. All looks pretty good. Go to the driver's side. And we find similar. This side of the door panel is in good shape. No real issues. Seats are pretty nice. No real signs of wear. And they do fold down as they should as well. Both do. I tested both. Floor on this side, again, is in good condition. No issues. The driver's side, this door panel is in pretty good condition. A little bit of wear showing on this armrest. Other than that, no real issues. Seat is nice. No major signs of wear. No rips or tears or anything like that. Dashboard looks good. Nothing's broken. Everything is working. Good to go. Center console. Everything looks good. There is a key provided with the vehicle and a lock button. Inside this console, we find no issues. Everything seems to be nice and in good condition. Visors all seem to work. Steering wheel's in good shape. It's not ripped or torn or anything like that. See if we can get the mileage for you. Here we go, 1,109, oh, sorry. 100,958 kilometers. Everything seems to work. I tried all the windows, air conditioning, radio. It seems to work just fine. I will test everything else on the test drive. I'll pop the hood real quick, and we'll see what we're looking at in there. There we go, sorry about that. So here we see the 4-liter V6. Has been wiped down with some detailer spray. I don't see any major leaks or anything though, just a lot of detailer spray. Belt seems to be in okay condition, no issues. There is a pulley noise while the vehicle's running, which I believe to be the tensioner. Bit of a squeak, we'll see if it gets louder as we drive, but at idle, it is there. A little bit of paint covering up some rust bubbles here. And there's also some rust in the hood, as you can see, just starting to form. I don't see any rust or issues in any of the structure in here, inner fender wells or anything like that. But you can see that some paint has covered up some rust on suspension components, surface rust that is. I tested your oil, which is right here, and that does come back good. We got green light, no contaminants, no issues with your oil. Your coolant looks nice and clean, and it tested negative 43, so you're good there. I tested your brake fluid, and it was at 2% humidity, which means there are no issues whatsoever. It's right where it should be. Your battery is dead. I do have to boost it when I start the vehicle. But once the vehicle is running, the system seems to be charging at 14.6 or so. So once we get a new battery, we should be good to go. Again, I don't see any signs of real leaks or issues in the motor. And other than the pulley noise, it seems to run just fine. So there you have it. It's 2010. Ford Explorer with 100,000 kilometers on it. As always, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected, and I'll see you next time.